I've always represented people in serious motor vehicle accidents, slip and falls, any type of personal injury involving quite serious impairments. I was reviewing these extensive, what are called clinical notes and records, which is just the paperwork from medical practitioners or hospitals. And there was one client that had an especially voluminous file, thousands and thousands and thousands of pages. And as I was reading through the materials, I would see that this client had been horribly abused by a religious figure. The theme that really stood out from the documents was that this lady, she went through the majority of her life telling people her story, and she was met with the same stonewalling almost at every turn. Everybody was telling her, they didn't believe her. I mentioned it to her because we had to prepare for what's called examinations for discovery in this other case. This had nothing to do with her abuse claim. And I told her, you're going to have to admit to all this. And her evidence was, it's not a problem. I've been telling people my whole life. Nobody believes me. And everybody just tells me that I'm crazy or that just deal with it. And I said to her, well, haven't you spoken to a lawyer about this? And she said, yes, I've reached out to a dozen lawyers. Nobody believes me. Nobody's willing to help me. And so I've just given up. And I thought to myself, well, I've never done this type of litigation before, but it's the same thing as everything else. I know the law. I know the rules of civil procedure. And I said, look, if you'd allow me the honor to represent you in this, I'll give it a go. I can't give you a guarantee. Lawyers can't do that. But I'll do everything in my power. I'll leave no stone unturned. And I'll try to get you, your day in court. And as we went through the process, I was fortunately very successful in assisting this lady. So that was my first case that I did against an institution relating to abuse. It wasn't just about the money. It was about the day that she had, that she finally, what she said meant something. It allowed her an opportunity to regain what was taken from her. She had control. I ended up in the family business, which is personal injury and insurance-related matters. And really, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. I ended up effectively doing exactly the same thing that my father was doing. I find it just as rewarding as he always found it. And, I'm, I guess, close to 20 years into my career of actually being a lawyer, because I was involved in this business as a child as well. My father was very encouraging and taught me from my earliest memories. I know it's not the most exciting family dinners, but at my family dinners, it was always exciting. I got to learn about tort law and litigation and settlements and trials and evidence and all these different concepts that, a teenager would never even contemplate otherwise. I was very fortunate to have a father like mine who provided me with that environment where I was not only encouraged to move forward with education and the like, but then also to allow me to be a part of the business, where we were then able to grow together, not only as a family, but as a business as well. To other lawyers that bill on an hourly rate basis, they think what we do, contingency fee lawyers, that we're totally off the deep end. We're totally nuts. Because we can sign up for a case and end up having to put in 1,000 hours of work where you've never received a penny. And we're here for people. We're here to listen to their story. And I hear regularly from people that I interact with that it's very meaningful. Even people know we're not therapists. But I've had many people tell me, Jeff, you're the first person I've ever told that this has happened to. And I find it therapeutic. I find it relieving. I found it empowering. No one believes these people. And Like not even the police. They say it's not credible, or there's not enough there, or go to their parents and their parents tell them, don't worry, I don't believe you. Your own parents telling you, I don't believe you. These people need somebody to stand up for them. And that's what myself and many of my partners and lawyers here are doing. We're trying to make some real change in our society. We have to protect those that are most vulnerable in our society, which include children. They can't fight the battles for them. So unless we do something affirmatively, proactively, nothing's going to change.